About game time. Bring the pain time. Kicks, MP.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Trailblazers, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Bruzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Toumani Camara is out there with Deni Avdija. Then it's Williams. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Rupert in at the 2. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Basket good.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Here is Lillard. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Giddey. 12 points his last outing. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vuce does.
To the inside. Here's Rupert. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Scott. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
Pass to Rupert. Here's Williams. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Avdia. Fires the 3. They get it again.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. MP outside. On the wing, Dosunmu. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And it's Rupert missing. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Now, here's MP. After the miss from Damian Lillard, Vucevic makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Lillard outside. Over Giddey. Lillard with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Denver.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Pass to Rupert. The 11-footer, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Lillard from outside hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 7. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. Vucevic with the bucket.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 7. Pass to Rupert. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Giddey. Still yet to score. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. Again, Chicago.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Lillard. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Buzelis. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. And here is Giddey. Offline with his 3. Here's Rupert, covered by MP. Abdia for three. It's rebounded by Giddey. To the paint. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Grant comes in for Tamani Kamara. The Bulls also changing it up. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Scott. Here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Scott in for White. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. MP inside. MP gets the job done inside.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Donovan Clingan out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Tamani Kamara. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Rupert in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Back to MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 10. Grant outside. Back to Lillard. The 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Williams. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Giddey. The rebound by Grant. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Right wing. Here's Kamara. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Clingan when he's that close.
Pass to Dosunmu. On the wing, Scott. Low block shot. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Now, Giddey. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. 5 on the clock. Giddey finds Dosunmu. Offensive rebound. Clingan with the steal. Here's Kamara. Covered by MP. Pass to Lillard. Over Williams. And it's Lillard missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Trailblazers, Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. And it's Avdia in for Jeremy Grant. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Now Kamara. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Lillard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lillard's got 13 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Scott. He's got 16. Pass to Buzelis. 6 to shoot. Giddey kicks to MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 7th assist here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 13. Williams dishes to Lillard. Here's Rupert. Over in the corner, Avdia. Off target with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
There is one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The Trailblazers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Back to Kamara. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
1:52 left in the first half of the game. And it's Giddey in the corner. Giddey gets a screen from Scott. Giddey the pass to MP. Puts one up from 19. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Kamara with it. Defended by Dosunmu. Yep, that one goes. Kamara's got 6.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
1:10 left now here in the second. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Rupert. Williams a screen on MP. The 11-footer. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 13. MP kicks to Giddey. Now here's Dosunmu. On the wing, Scott. A 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. MP's got 24.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Now here's Lillard. Guarded closer. Outside, Avdia. Shoots from 14, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here at Chicago, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Trailblazers?
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what could they do about that tonight?
I'm saying, show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Chicago with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Dosunmu. Scott is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the power forward position. Now, here's MP. Dosunmu with it, back to Scott. For the three, connects from three-point range. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
Stay there.
Here's Lillard, sinks the 15-footer. Lillard's got 15 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Pass to Kamare.
Who's watching here?
Back to Lillard. And stolen by Giddey. In transition, here come the Bulls, and the shot goes in. Buzelis has got his second bucket tonight.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Kamare. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 9.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. Taking a look at Sacramento. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out Chicago, they've really come together. You can see the confidence in their body language, playing with that sustained focus. That's why they're leading this division.
And it's Portland with the rebound. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Williams. Pass to Rupert. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And here is MP. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Trailblazers trail by 21. Pass to Rupert. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And the Trailblazers another three.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Rupert grabs the board. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Avdia gets the bucket.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Chicago leading by 16. Giddey the pass to MP. Back to Giddey. Pass to Scott. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go. Vucevic has got 12 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Rupert, defended by Scott. Now here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Hands it from downtown.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Giddey the pass to MP. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Vucevic. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Lillard. 23 points in the game. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Pass to Avdia. Lays it up off the glass. Avdia's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's MP. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Kamare's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Avdia. Shot from 12. He can't get that one to fall.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Scott, good.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then sit to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, the Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West, but acquiring young talented players like Deni Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Kevin, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, Avdia, following the 3-point attempt by MP. Grant surveying the D. Portland needs to get off the shot, and he gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Deni Avdia.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's White. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Avdia. Up and in on the layup. Avdia's got 8 points.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And that one drops.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Grant. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Rupert, good, and Grant gets the assist. He's got 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Picked by Vucevic. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. To go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Win to win, but Richard, some teams run that risk and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Osumu, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Scott in for Kobe White. We've got Damian Lillard. Williams is out there with Avdia. Then there's Tamani Kamara. And it's Rupert in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Scott kicks to Giddey. Back to MP. Pass to Buzelis. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Shoots it up. Giddey, no good. Trailblazers trail by 18. Outside, Avdia. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Scott, good.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Here is Lillard. Feet out. Good. He hits the jump shot. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Right side Scott. And MP throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
To Kamara. Lillard outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 31.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Giddey the pass to Scott. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 44.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Back to Lillard from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. MP outside. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Giddey kicks to MP. Inside, stolen by Avdia. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got the fast break chance. Going to work down low.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Give yourself a round of applause.
And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now, here's Scott. Not a lot of room. Trailblazers trail by 18. Oh, off the glass.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Damian Lillard. One shot.
Lillard, no good on the free throw.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And he makes that one count.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Lays it in off the window.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Chicago.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The Trailblazers on offense. They trail by 18. Wesley against White. Here's Grant. From about 19. Does not go.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Now White from deep. It's off target. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm surprised or anything, but it always feels good to drop 30 or more. It doesn't mean much if you lose, though, but if you win, now that's the best feeling in the world. And that feeling never gets old.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Yep.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.